Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event of the evening. This is for the vacant dual super fight title. Making his way to the ring in the blue corner, representing KO Team Lisbon in Portugal. Put your hands together for Luis Santana Leite. In the red corner from Northern Kings Gym, Newcastle. For the dual super fight title scheduled for 5.
They didn't have a look for me at the club. I said, how do you say his name? Leite. They just went, yes, Leite. Juan Cervantes. So we have arrived at the Duel 7 main event of the evening. Luis Santana Leite takes on Juan Cervantes. 5 3-minute rounds to determine the dual super fight champion at 82 kilograms.
One looks nice and calm.
And these are two huge individuals. Cervantes is massive.
Ooh, nice switch kick to the head
and
there.
Lean. Actually, I'm pretty sure I've seen Leite fight on a previous show before, and he came up short that evening. I forget who his opponent was, but what an account he gave of himself. But as we said, scheduled for a possible 15 minutes here. As Cervantes fires the head kick.
Some big heavy kicks from Cervantes.
Good body kick from Leite. Nice little combination. Set it up well. Both swing right hands.
And they both land as well.
Good body kick from Cervantes. And Cervantes reminds me of Ben Smith earlier on in the night. When he throws his kicks, he's not bothered what they're hitting, but they are going to land, and they're like absolute logs.
He's going to kick away his guard and wear him down eventually.
Good right hand just down the pipe, just keeps his opponent at bay. Oh, another body kick. Good outside leg kick from Leite.
Nice answer back by Leite there.
Leite just coming forward, stalking his opponent, looking to land some good shots.
Nice
Cervantes
outside
again.
leg kick.
With good right outside low kick. Checks that one and fires back with one of his own.
Cervantes, he checked like 2 or 3 kicks there.
There was like a scissor low, scissor low kick. Jumping knee. And I think Cervantes is warming into this contest now. Finding his range with the kicks and the knees.
That switch kick he's got is very, very heavy.
Yeah, I mean, it's easy to see he's the taller of the two. His legs are a lot longer.
You can still see Leite's right side welting up, shin to shin.
Shin to shin. Just in front of us here, Cervantes with his back on the ropes, fires the head kick off the gloves once more. Or more the forearm, should I say.
Beautiful
good knee.
right knee to the body.
Leite with a good 1-2 body shot. Cervantes saw with a jumping teep kick.
Yeah, it was like a scissor teep followed by a low kick. He landed the low kick nicely. And Cervantes.
Good body shot from Leite, great right hand. Cervantes has been ruthless with that outside low kick. The moment the right side, as they both trade kicks. Good teep kick from Cervantes.
Leite switches stance.
Good knee.
And switches back. Maybe he just needs to rest that low.
Yeah, check by Leite. He's very active, isn't he, with the stances?
He is, yeah.
Good right hand from Leite in that exchange.
Beautiful
to the end of round 1. A fantastic action-packed round. A little bit of a wilt just on the left side of Cervantes' thigh.
Yeah.
Lost my train of thought then.
Yeah.
But a very even round for the majority, I would say. At times, probably Cervantes peaked a little bit more than Leite, and I would lean more towards Cervantes, but like you say, with the Muay Thai scoring,
two finishes the strongest.
interesting to see how it was going back to Paloma versus
Newton.
Yeah, Lee Newton was just a fantastic contest between two ladies. And then obviously the draw between Zabitis and Gregson was a cracking one, and we're back here in the action of the main event. Juan Cervantes versus Luis Santarina Leite of Portugal. Check by Leite.
Throwing that right leg kick and left switch kick to the body. Cervantes, he's warming up with it already.
Yeah,
but
no, it's interesting now because Cervantes in the first...
Beautiful left hook landed by
Cervantes
Leite.
was finding some success with the low kick in the first round. Now he's thrown 3 thus far, and all 3 have been checked by Leite. That wasn't though, that wrapped in around Leite's body. So second time we've seen the jumping scissor teep kick this evening.
He's having some success with his hands here, is Leite.
Yeah, I was going to say Leite was sort of 10-15 seconds ago was coming forward, filing on the pressure, but Cervantes has re-established himself, got the distance and found some range with the kicks. Good body kick again from Cervantes.
And Leite's very in and out, very kind of light footwork. More of a K1 style, you know, he's...
And off the gloves that time. Leite able to block. Cervantes is stance switching so quick. You blink and you miss it, and then the next minute the head kick's coming in. Beautiful inside low kick from Cervantes.
And he has such long legs, you can't get away from it.
Ridiculously long legs. I'd love to know his official registered height.
Yeah.
Just because he looks about 7.5 foot from where we're sat.
He does, yeah. Oh, nice inside leg kick there as Leite's coming forward, just trips him.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just because we're sat sort of ringside level.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful combination from Leite. Right hand over the top, misses. Caught Cervantes off guard there as he was throwing the kick.
He's really targeting that left leg of Leite. And,
I was going to say, he's focusing more on trying to land shots off the back of taking the kick, though now. He switches stances, and probably rightfully so. Throws a kick of his own.
And a spinning back elbow there, just missed.
Inside low kick from Cervantes.
And then
Leite is fine.
Them little shots to the inside of the shin, they take the toll. There's so many little muscles.
Good knee from Cervantes. Sorry, Dan, to interrupt there. Landed deep, did the knee. Straight into the sternum of Leite.
Beautiful combination by Cervantes today.
And Cervantes is beginning to really warm into this fight. He's now took the middle of the ring and he's teeing off on Leite at the moment.
He's starting to get his hands involved a little bit more as Cervantes. I almost forgot he had hands. He's been doing so much damage with the legs.
Leite just ends the round, just picks himself up off the canvas, no knockdown. And
that round a little bit more one-sided in my opinion. Cervantes takes that.
Could be wrong, as I said.
I saw a couple of uppercuts, right uppercuts thrown there, so maybe if Leite comes out and slips back and hits him with a right uppercut,
then I'll be putting in for my Portuguese licence. See that? The smoothest of changes back into the traditional music.
Seamless transition.
As Cervantes resumes throwing leg kicks. Lefts and rights. Beautiful combination. Great right hand.
And he's putting on the pressure, trying to cut the distance off. But
Cervantes, he's really trying to close the distance down.
Yeah.
But just unable to do so.
And Leite has a new lease of life this round, especially the first 30 seconds. He's come out swinging.
Well, in a 5-round fight, when you probably, well, I say probably, he may feel he's down 2 rounds.
At least,
he needs to work the urgency. And he comes, it looked a bit low. Cervantes is fine to continue.
A nice touch of gloves there, and they're up, and they're back off.
Leite happy to stand in the pocket, take the digs. He's just took a lovely body kick from Cervantes just to fire a 1-2 and the uppercut behind it, which we did say as we say in between rounds. So I don't know if that's a tactic of Cervantes. Not Cervantes, sorry, of Leite.
Cervantes is coming a little higher with the body kick from the right side this round instead of the leg kick. Going away from the focus of the last couple of rounds.
Yeah, now Cervantes, his legs just in front of us. His left side is showing some swelling, isn't he?
It's a bit of a mess.
And it seems to be Cervantes that we're talking about more that's landing the outside leg kick, but Leite just pops one there with the right shin, digs it home.
Could just be chipping away at something that, you know.
Well, Cervantes is doing the same, although to be fair, Leite has blocked the majority, albeit they are still hitting their mark.
Blocking's a loose term in this sport.
Yep,
it still hurts.
Beautiful sweep from Cervantes. Leite having none of the break, back to his feet and ready to get back to the action. Billy Saul waves them on. Cervantes looks for a knee through the pipe.
Leite's got to be careful about coming forward.
That looked low, but Leite fine.
Every time he comes forward with his left foot forwards, Leite, Cervantes just like little inside leg trip. How about Leite's got him in the corner?
Yeah, good hand from left hand from Leite.
Leite just faking it, maybe an oblique kick there. Nice body shot there to Cervantes.
I tell you who I think Cervantes fought on the previous duel. He fought Brad Conway, who stepped in on short notice and he kicked his legs to ribbons.
Yeah.
And he's trying to do the same to Leite.
He is. Leite's throwing back so far.
Yeah, not shy. As I said, I've seen him compete here on Duel before. And he will go for as long as he can stand.
This round was a little more even than the last one.
A lot more work from Leite. You see the urgency back to his corner to to take the instructions as his corner team bark them at him. Definitely don't know what they're saying this time, Dan.
I have no idea. There's a lot of shrugging going on, hand gestures, towel wafting.
And telling him that he needs to, I think he's telling him to keep his gloves up. But that's by the by. Cervantes' corner will probably be saying you're winning the fight. Keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, what an atmosphere here tonight.
It's been a fantastic atmosphere. The co-main event, Gary Laws, sounded like he'd brought the whole of Newcastle, excuse me, the whole of Newcastle with him. As we get ready for the start of round 4 in this super fight championship bout. Vaulted 82 kilograms for the dual championship. Touch of gloves will start us up for round 4. And straight away, Cervantes fires the head kick. Oh, huge right hand from Cervantes! And that was a huge right hand! Leite steps forward, throws his right hand. He was beaten to the punch by Cervantes. And I don't know if he's going to answer the 8 count. If he, as I said, he will go for as long as he physically can. He's saying that he's fine. Billy Saul's having a good look at him. He's able to pick the gloves up, asking him to walk forward. Leite's loose on his feet for me. And Cervantes smells the blood.
Stepping knee to the face. Leite's gum shield's out. His nose is leaking.
Grimacing. I don't think he's going to answer this. And it's over. He's not even going to count to 10. Billy Saul has seen enough. And Cervantes, devastating right hand. Leite, as I said, stepped in to throw his own. He was beaten to the punch by the longer, rangier man. Drops his foe and seemingly spells the end of the contest for a very tough Luis Leite.
What a night of action. Capped off exactly how we started.
Exactly, 12 fights, 8 huge, in some instances sickening finishes. The card has had it all. Duel 7, easily one of the best shows that I've had the pleasure of calling. I'm sure you'll probably say the same, Dan.
Definitely. It's been non-stop, action-packed, back-to-back knockouts. I mean, I wouldn't want to be the guy that's picking fight of the night tonight.
No, and I think it would be impossible to pick knockout of the night, that's for damn sure. But watching these fights back on YouTube, wherever station you watch them back on, if you live in the northeast, or even if you live close to the northeast and you aren't traveling to come down to these events, come and see them live, because you can see from the videos The action is non-stop, the action is heavy, and the knockouts are huge. So before we pass over to Wayne for our official decision, it's goodbye from me, Chris.
It's goodbye from me, Danny.
And we will see you at another Duel event soon in 2017. A Merry Christmas to everyone and a Happy New Year. Good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for both our warriors. We've got a winner by TKO for 46 seconds to round number 4. With your winner and the Duel Super Fight Champion, Juan Cervantes. And let's hear it for our runner-up, Sant. Once again, please put your hands together for the new Duel Super Fight Champion, Juan Cervantes. That's all the videos from today will be available in the next couple of weeks on Peep Magazine. Make sure you check them out. All the highlights, all the knockouts will all be available on Peep Magazine, so make sure you check it out. The YouTube channel and of course on Facebook. We're also going to be back in the new year with the